Hello everyone, wanted to make a quick video review of a sound-only decoder that I got on eBay. It's from this company called Excel Systems Incorporated. They ship out of New Jersey. Received it within, I would say, about a week, even given the holiday season. The interesting part is that it's probably the cheapest sound decoder that you'll find on eBay or on any website. They claim on their website that they make the decoders for MRC products, and recently they have started shipping this directly to customers. I got 3 decoders and the cost was like under $80. They shipped it to me in an anti-static bag, and it's pretty easy to understand what's going on. It's just a 2-wire decoder. 2 of these purple wires go to the track. As you can see, I have actually wired it to be connected to my DCS 52 for testing. 2 more wires go to the speaker. It's actually an 8 ohms speaker. This is a 28mm version. Comes with a plastic enclosure to actually increase the sound effects. They also make the same board with an smaller speaker, which looks like this, and this is the same board except that this is in a smaller form factor. The sound is obviously lower. This is, if I'm not mistaken, a 16mm speaker. What's this, a 28mm here, and this was $3 cheaper than the bigger speaker. The actual board itself is pretty small. If you can see, it's about 16 millimeters. Sorry, about 20 millimeters across and 18 millimeters wide. It actually is very easy to install inside most O-scale models, and that's what I'm planning to do, is install it inside a ON30 tender, and I'll show that in a different video altogether. But the board itself is pretty compact, not a lot of components that stick out, and I think there should be enough room to fix this inside most O-scale models or even HO scale models. One more thing I found about this decoder, it comes with, like any of the other DCC decoders, programmed on address number 3, and the instruction book they sent actually shows all the different CV variations that can be programmed in, and here are all the function numbers that activate the different sounds. One thing I forgot to mention, so the one I got is meant for steam. They have similar versions for diesel also, and the same variations occur there also, that there is the 28mm speaker and the 16mm speaker, and all the functions are then coded for diesel sounds, while this one is mainly for steam. And you can see there are 28 functions, and you'll soon see when I connect my Digitrax DCS52, the acceleration seems actually faster than any of my trains that I have, and they do have a way to control acceleration and deceleration that is on CB120 and 121, so you can actually match it with the train that you have. It is going to be interesting how this decoder will interact with the decoder on the engine itself, and I'll make a separate video of that once I figure that out. But as is, this decoder looks pretty interesting. A sound-only feature adds a lot of value to trains that already has a function decoder or a motor decoder. And I'm hoping to buy a few more so I can actually make a lot of my other steam engines actually steam sound engines. So let me just quickly connect the Digitrax decoder, the Digitrax command center. This is my DCS 52, and what I have done here is basically create a way for me to quickly connect this to the programming track or to the main line. So if you guys are familiar with DCS 52, this is the Digitrax's version of a command control station. It also is a booster and a throttle, and all the connectors are in the back here. So rail A and rail B are the two lines that are that goes to the track, and then there's a separate programming line also, and I'll program the decoder later and we'll see how that works. So powering the Digitrax now. So as you can see, it's defaulted to the address number 3, and that's what the decoder should also be defaulted to typically, and that's what the manual actually says. So if I connect this, and as soon as I power the track, hope you can hear the steam sound. And there's acceleration. And as I said, the acceleration seems too fast for most of my engines. I'm gonna try and program that using the instructions that the manual offered. But most of the other functions actually work also. So if I do, that's the bell. And there are different As you can see, there are functions all across, and there is an option for us to change even the bell type, which is function 18. And I'll show that very quickly here. So that's the first one. And there are different types of whistles also. And you can actually change the chuff type also, which actually changes the way the engine sounds when you're accelerating. So I am on address number 2 now. I just reprogrammed the CV address for it, and 24 function actually controls the chuff noise. So once I turn this guy, so now I'm gonna change the chuff. Hopefully that gives you guys an idea of how the chuff actually works. So far, seems like this decoder is doing most of the things that I am interested in doing with a steam locomotive. And I'll do another video and show you guys how to program the board itself. But this is more of the functionality of the board so far. Hope you guys enjoy the video.